Hang on. Were there really 4 issues of Groo published in 2 months back in 1989? How come I don't remember getting extra comics? Hi, I'm Darren. These are my hands, and this is GrooTube, where we appreciate the art of Aragonese. Today we're going to take a look at a weird publishing anomaly that occurred in 1989. Let me show you these 2 comics. Epic Groo number 56, published in October 1989, and Epic Groo 61, published in January 1990. Now, let's count the months between October and January. November, December, 2 months. Okay, let's count the number of issues between issue 56 and issue 61. 57, 58, 59, 60. 4 issues. 4 issues of Groo in 2 months? That can't be right. During the epic Marvel run, Groo was always a monthly comic, right? Well, let's pull out the issues in question. Groo 57, November 1989. Groo 58, mid-November 1989. That's not normal. Groo 59, December 1989. Groo 60, mid-December. That's just not right. But here it is. I'm holding the issues in my hands. 4 issues of Groo in 2 months. What's going on? Well, I had to do some sleuthing, but thanks to the internet, and especially an article by Brian Cronin on CBR.com, I figured it out. But first, a history lesson. Comic books are like a carton of milk. They both have a best before date. With milk, the grocery store hopefully pulls the expired milk from the shelf by its best before date and puts fresh milk out. And with comics, they do the same thing. The date on the cover of the comic, at least back in the day, wasn't the month the comic was published. It was the date that the grocery store or bookstore or drugstore would remove the comic from their shelf and return it to the distributor for credit when it didn't sell. Typically, this was 3 months after it was published. But when we look at Epic Groo 56, it says October on the cover and in the fine print on page 1. But when we look at the ads, some of the offers expire at the end of August. That's because it went on sale in July. Here's another example. Let's look up Groo in Marvel Age number 85. Titles shipping January 9th, on sale January 30th. Groo the Wanderer number 63. And when we look at Groo number 63, we see the date on the cover is March, not the same as the ship and sell date, but also not 3 months later either, just 2 months later. Well, here's what happened. Over the years, Marvel and other comic companies began selling directly to comic book stores, and the comic book stores would sell the comics right away. So you could get your comics weeks or maybe even a month earlier if you bought from your comic shop instead of the grocery store. But the dates on the comic covers started slipping, and pretty soon they got to be 4 months ahead of the ship and sell date. So, at the end of 1989, Marvel decided to tighten the dates and bring it back to 2 months ahead. So for 4 months, the dates printed on the covers, the best before dates, were compressed, and we got Groo 57, dated November, Groo 58, dated mid-November, Groo 59, dated December, and Groo 60, dated mid-December. And in January 1990, the dates were exactly what Marvel wanted to see on the cover, We got Groo number 61, dated January 1990, and no one really got 2 months of extra comics. Well, Groo friends, I hope you enjoyed that history lesson. Perhaps this is a good excuse to reread Epic Groo number 57 through 60. In any case, thanks as always for watching. Make sure you're subscribed and that you have notifications turned on, because I'll be back soon with some more GrooTube. Let's start right here. That's an awesome cover. Oh, it's Groo's backside again.